This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. I don't know if you can hear, but there's a couple of snaky, slippery, snaky snake.
I'm a snake.
Yeah.
I'm a slither little snake.
Call me Bagel.
Yes, Bagel is the name of one of the snakes.
And Tim, you can be Mango.
Oh, it's actually Tom. So
Okay.
Tom the Mango.
So, I mean, the idea is why they play the roles of the snakes. If you liked Sally in Sally in Home and Away, you're going to love her performance as a snake on the show today.
Better than anything in the world.
Mango.
Better than mango even.
Yeah, that's talking about breast milk if you're just catching up to speed there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Tom loves a bit of breast milk, and that's got nothing to do with the snake situation that we've got on our hands. It was simply a revenge for a relationship that had fallen apart. He decided to do something with the snakes. Can you do succulent Chinese meal?
Oh, sure.
Just for the fun
I'll
of it.
bring you back something viral from a few years ago. Sure.
Well, what is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent
snakes.
Chinese meal?
No snakes.
Oh, did I search that for that gag?
Succulent what? I'm
Succulent
lost.
Chinese snake.
Succulent Chinese meal.
Snake.
It's got
Where's the
nothing to
snake?
do with the snakes in the story.
Oh,
I
you
just really
for
like
fun.
to hear that.
Why? What is it from?
It's a guy who's been arrested for enjoying
You have to see the
a
full
succulent
video.
Chinese meal.
How cool's quoting stuff?
Especially when you've got no idea what it's
Okay,
from.
well, I'll do something for you to be more familiar with. Tom, could you do a Borat? Tom does a really good Borat.
That suit is black. Not.
So there's more Borat.
A sleeve of wizard.
What about your
My name is Borat.
Oh, yeah.
Austin Powers? Tom does a great Austin
something
Powers.
baby, groovy baby.
Oh, yeah. Groovy baby.
So it's good, isn't it? He's just...
Just know I have a whole bag of
Have a dart.
with your name on it.
The old vapor stove here.
I just choked on air.
On the blueberry.
baby.
Blueberry.
You would do Faulty Towers or something, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes.
Is that your era? Is it?
Yeah, it is my era. What have I got? Oh, yeah, I've got... there's the Manuel stuff, but that's...
No, that's good. With the accent, please.
Oh, what's a famous line from it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. Mr. Faulty, I did put it in the fridge.
Cancelled.
So that was obviously Manuel. I should have said that beforehand. That was Manuel talking to Basil Faulty.
You've outdone yourself. You
Racist.
Have a wonderful podcast.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I've got a bit of a quiz for you.
Quiz time.
Yeah, or a bit of a quiz for all the word nerds out there. Is what it actually says in this article. We've done it before when we've spoken about acronyms, right?
Yep.
They can be very confusing. People like to use them because
Love
it
it.
kind of, it can speed up conversations.
Sure. AKA. Do a lot of AKA at the moment.
But that's a really old,
Yeah, I
basic
know it is,
one.
but it's just very handy.
Apparently the baby boomers are mostly in the dark. They don't tend to use acronyms. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And even the under 20s.
What,
they-
they are or they are?
No, they're in the dark. They're in as much dark as the 55-year-olds. Here we go. What have I got here? How many of these are you going to
Okay.
get? You ready? Toil. TOIL. What would that be in the workplace?
Hard work.
What would that stand for?
Yeah. Like in the national anthem.
Oh, are you even going to try?
Wealth
Time
for
off
toil.
in lieu.
Oh, time off in lieu. How often do you use that?
Well,
that
I
doesn't
guess-
need to be an acronym because you never use it.
Well, you may not. A lot
God.
of people in the workplace would.
Time out in lieu.
D&D.
Oh. so it's not
Time out to go
in
to the
toilet.
loo. No,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
it's not that. LIEU.
LIEU.
No. In lieu. The next one is DND.
DND.
I like how you're writing it down. Thinking,
Do not desire. So it's a dating one when a girl might hit on you, and then I'll just write back DND. Do not desire.
do not disturb.
Oh!
BAU.
BAU
Yeah.
is bow.
I quite like this
It's
one.
my bow before anyone else. That's bae.
That's not how you spell it. Business as usual. EOW, we know this one, don't we?
EOW. End of week, kids.
There we go.
Bye. I'm with the cool kids.
This is funny. TLDR. And it has one of those little smiley, like the little
Yeah.
What do you call that?
A colon.
Semicolon. That doesn't
Small
sound right.
intestine.
Are you setting me up for a fail here?
No, that's right, isn't it? A colon, and then a
Isn't
dot
that
with a
in your-
wink is a semicolon. 'Cause it's like
is
half
that
there.
right?
TLDR.
I quite like this.
To live, drink, read.
No,
No.
too long, didn't read.
Too long, didn't read.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's really good.
Yeah. G to G.
G to G, girl to girl. Am I right, sister?
Good to go.
Oh.
Bid. B-I-D.
Bid. Before I desire.
No. This is such a common theme with you.
Before I dream.
No, twice a day. Bi-daily. That's what that stands for. No. Or break it down. WIP. Whip. You'd know this one. I'm bored. Work in progress. LET.
Is that what the whip is? You know when officers have a whip?
Yeah.
Like they go, oh, guys, we've got a 9:30 whip. Everybody to the boardroom for a 9:30 whip.
I've never
And
heard
I've never
anyone say
they do
that.
it here. And they go, hey, who's late for the whip?
But can't you call someone a whip as well? Isn't that a roll?
A whip?
Not a roll
Oh.
as in like a sandwich.
No,
like
he does the whip. Do you know what you mean?
No, like the whip around on the project. No, like in
Yeah,
political.
like a whip. Yeah, a political whip. But I believe that's WHIP.
Right,
I would
okay.
say. They crack the whip.
Crack the whip.
Oh my God!
We're not
This
sounding
was
stupid. I think
this
it's
was
going
meant
well.
to make us sound cooler. NRN.
NRN.
Oh, I like this
Not
one.
right now.
No reply needed.
I did well.
Okay, there's a couple more. WIIFM.
FM. Famir. Wi-Fi frequency modulator.
What's in it for me? B2B.
Yeah, business to business.
Back to back.
Of course.
And OTP. This is the
OTP.
final one.
OTP. Out to play, you mothers. Am I right?
One-time payment.
How did that go?
It didn't go well at all, but I've had fun playing
Yeah, well,
along.
I enjoyed it. It's just I've got a 9:30 whip. Got a whip, work in progress. Coming up at 9:30, boardroom, level 4.
If you've been waiting to skip school holiday crowds for your next trip, now's your chance.
Take a sneaky weekender with whatif.com.
Just imagine all those empty beaches.
Book accommodation and more on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
I want to get onto the juicy topic of revenge in relationships, where you decide to play a little bit of a game, possibly a prank, just to get back at a loved one that may have done the wrong thing by you. Kate Ritchie, discuss.
No, I don't have any personal
Have you
stories.
never ever done that?
To add.
You must have.
Revenge?
Yeah.
What, when you're still with someone?
No.
Or when they've broken your heart?
When you want to get
You're
back
like,
at them.
right, how am I going to get back at them?
Yeah, I know. Let's make it ugly. This story was getting around last week, and I think they've now charged the bloke. What happened was that he was in a relationship, and it was in the paper too. The girl that he was seeing owned 2 snakes. That actually gave me a fright, Jess. I didn't know you were going to do that. Bloody hell, it's under my chair.
And what were you saying during the song about people who own snakes?
Red flag. If I started dating somebody and they went, oh,
You're married.
Can't wait for you to meet my pet snake. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I'd be a bit like that too. I'd rather them have snakes than rodents, though.
What, like a
You know how people have rats?
pet rat? Why would you have a pet rat?
I don't know, but people do.
If you ever meet a guy and you go back to his place, he says, hang on, I'm just going to feed my hermit crabs. See you, mate.
Oh, that's cute,
No,
though.
it's not.
That's actually
I will
really
be gone
cute.
by the time you get back.
Wouldn't you rather them have hermit crabs than
Other crabs?
fish? No.
The 2 snakes, Bagel and Mango,
Oh, that's cute.
were released. He took revenge by destroying their enclosure, which he's now been fined $2,000 for. And he put the snakes in a box outside Mount Street on Coogee, and they've now disappeared. So the snakes are getting around. I don't know if they have found the snakes yet.
Was the box there empty?
Yeah, the
or
box
did
was
someone
empty.
just take the snakes?
No, they got away.
Oh.
But they're domesticated snakes, so they won't survive in the wild. But they were big pythons, massive pythons.
What were they? I haven't seen a photograph of them.
Huge
Was the
pythons.
mango one yellow?
I don't know, Kate. I don't know why. Maybe it was a relationship thing. Hey, what do you love? Mangoes. What do I love? Bagels.
Oh,
Loser.
I know which one you are.
What about this one? Now, this is another one that's taken place. So these guys were going out for 3 years. Then they broke up, found out the boyfriend had been wandering. And Jane, right, this is Jane decided she moved out of the apartment they were living in.
After she'd found out he had a wandering eye.
More than just an eye.
No, that's what I mean.
Oh, sorry. He'd wandered all the way to another woman. Jane decided, because she still had the key to the apartment, to go back in, and because this guy loved his hair, he had beautiful, luscious hair, she started putting hair removal cream in his shampoo.
Oh, no, that's evil.
And they
but
kept
so
in touch.
Great, isn't
she
it?
then kept in touch with him in the hope of getting back together, because he wanted to get back together.
Yeah.
She had zero interest, just so she could see him and have him complain about chunks of hair coming out of his head.
No.
I don't know what's happened to me. I think I've got alopecia. I've got chunks of hair falling from my head. What can I do? Oh, this is devastating news.
Well, but doesn't that say something about someone when they don't realise that their shampoo is changing in consistency?
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? What else could you do? I've never been one to do that, because I think a heartbreak is a heartbreak and you let it go.
Absolutely.
But if
and
you-
really, what kind of pleasure do you get out of it?
A guy I knew, he was dating a girl and he got caught cheating. She, in a fit of rage, went round to the house and she got a pair of scissors. He was like a business guy. Pair of scissors, and cut every arm, like across the bicep, off of this
Business shirts.
business shirt and the jackets, and then around the thigh on the pants.
Oh, that's an expensive revenge story, isn't it?
And then dumped all the parts she'd cut off on the bed. So when he walked in, he just thought, "What's all that material on the bed?"
Yeah.
And they went, "Oh my God!" Open the cupboard.
They're my pants.
Butchered. My whole wardrobe butchered. Richard and Wilton, welcome to the show. What's your story?
Morning, boys. Morning, Kate.
Good morning.
Pretty much, I had 2 cars registered in my name. I always had one. The partner at the time had my other car.
Yep.
Yeah, she went out with her girlfriends, went for the day out doing some stuff. Anyway, we'd broken up and she was still using the car, so I had the spare key, so I just got a mate to come with me. We went around, picked the car up, we stole the car back from her, and she just walked out with all the girlfriends, like, "Where's the car? The car's gone." She's called the police, reported it stolen, but they couldn't do anything because the car was registered to me and I had the car back.
So it was yours.
Okay. So it was just a case of, "Where's my car?" with the owner.
That's right.
With the real owner.
Yeah, so it was a pretty funny story though. Like, you know, just seeing her face walk out and not having the car there. And
Richard,
stuff.
did you get a phone call? Did you get a pretty passionate phone call from her?
No, it was like pretty nasty text messages. And,
Yeah. Why did you guys break up, Richard?
Crazy ex.
Oh, it is
Crazy
now.
ex. Oh, I love that one.
Yep,
Yeah, a
she's-
bit psycho, you know, too mental, so you had to really step away
I
from
love
that.
it. I love it when
Yeah, I
people
bet she
say
was,
that
Richard.
all their
Aren't they all,
exes
mate?
are a bit like that, but the common denominator
is the ex.
Is you.
No, hey, Richard, I'm with you, buddy. They're all mad. Gabby's and Guy and me. A revenge story, Gab.
Good morning. So it's actually one of my girlfriends. This is a revenge story. She found out that one of her boyfriend was cheating, and she wanted a good story and something good to do. So I said, why don't we super glue, you know, the petrol where you put the petrol in part of the car?
Oh, no.
So he can't open it and fill up his car with petrol.
A lot of
So that's
car
what she did.
attacks.
Yeah. And because they're expensive.
Yep, they are.
Yep.
Oh, you really...
And because boys love cars as well, so why not? He loves his car.
So true. I love the thought process. What do guys love?
Yeah.
Cars. What are we going to do? Damage the car.
Well, you hear about people having their tyres let down and
Yep. Slashed.
key the car.
Oh, could you imagine his face when he tried to get the petrol cap off? Got him a beauty. Isn't that good?
Well, you'd want to follow,
Got him.
but you'd want to follow them around because
Yeah.
otherwise there's no
There's
payoff.
no payoff at
Imagine
all.
just sitting at home wondering
Yeah.
whether it's time for fuel
Ooh,
yet.
I reckon he would have driven 15 Ks today, so that tank would be low. We're getting to crucial point of prank. Crucial point of prank. Could be today. Good stuff. Natalie in Blacktown. Revenge story, Nat.
Oh, it definitely wasn't me. No, it 100% was.
It was you.
No,
Yeah, it
it
was
was
you.
me. I'm not going to say it was a friend. It was me.
What happened?
My boyfriend at the time, I found out he was chatting up other girls online and on dating apps and stuff like that. Even like using pictures of him and I together, but just cropping me out. So I was like, no, I'm not having it. So I reported his Tinder profile for racial abuse. And then so he couldn't get on Tinder. Then I found his Hinge profile, so I reported that. And then I found his Bumble profile and I reported that. And then he just kept getting new profiles and it just wasn't enough. So I signed him up for Jehovah's Witness newsletters every week. And they don't give up.
They won't let you go there.
No, they'll let you go.
We got a name, we got an identity. Get him.
Oh, you're fun, Natalie.
I can't believe how many dating platforms he was on.
He was desperate, wasn't he?
Man, what a goer.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Haven't we had a great time, though, inviting people into my suite? Last week it was Julie on Friday.
Hello.
Hi, Julie. It's Kate. Julie, I have $10,000 for you.
Is that it?
What I also have for you, I have the final 2 tickets to Taylor Swift in the suite.
Bang, you got it! Julie! Massive.
I know.
Massive moment.
I can't wait to see the concert. I'm not going to go and see the film, of course.
No, holding on the film.
Don't want to ruin it. Now, getting back to the billionaire chat, or the story that you just broke.
Is it real?
Apparently, it's saying, sorry, there's so much information here. It's being predicted that the tour is going to make a whopping $4.1 billion. That is the most that any artist has made from one tour.
That's got to be takings, though.
In musical history.
Doesn't it?
Well, I guess so. Swift's earnings from the tour are set to be more than 42 nations' yearly economic output. So she's officially a billionaire.
So, Tommy, is she on tour at the moment? How did she tick over the billionaire rank?
Yeah, well, that's where I throw to Jess, who's the resident
This is a great handball. It's one of the great Taylor Swift handballs. Jess, is she on tour right now?
She's on tour, yeah. The Eras tour is global at the moment. It's going over to all the Asian nations next. It's coming to us. Huge show. Then over to the UK. It's going to make so much money. And also, of course, the Eras tour movie is out at the moment. Also, little fun fact for you. The first person to become a billionaire just on their own musical profits.
P.
So
Diddy.
not makeup or anything like that. Done it off her own back catalogue.
Oh, hang on a minute. Are you telling me Taylor Swift hasn't attached herself to any brands?
Well, no, she's...
No, we're talking
obviously,
about Taylor's
you might do
version.
like a Diet Coke ad, that sort of thing, but she doesn't have a makeup line. All she's done is released the songs and she's got her own merch.
I've never even thought about that.
Hasn't she done spandex? I mean,
because she could do she's like the Coca-Cola girl too, isn't she?
Well,
Don't you think about as...
On that topic, have you seen Kim Kardashian's new line of... What's her thing called?
Skims.
Like fitted, moulding, gripping underwear.
Yeah.
It's got built-in nipples.
Shapewear. Yeah.
It's got built-in nipples.
Why?
So your nipples are always hard for a look.
What?
Have you seen that?
No.
And she's just...
Why do you know this information?
Because I was watching the...
Why are you the member of the team to bring that to the table?
I was watching the project last night. They were all over it. And she's doing menswear without the nipples.
Oh, okay.
No, she's doing underpants. So I've just decided, I've upgraded my underwear. I've gone to Lululemon for the very first time for a very soft feel.
Yeah.
Down below. And now I'm thinking maybe I need to try Kim Kardashian's.
I don't know. They're very uncomfortable, those things.
Do girls want the nipple look? Is that the...
I don't know. I think it's a very particular... I would have thought that... you can buy the opposite to that.
Flatteners?
To cover... Yeah, so you don't get that look.
What do you call them?
Nipple guards?
Nipple guards?
I don't know. Is that what
don't
you call
you just
them?
tape them?
I don't. What,
that
with
would
gaffer
hurt, wouldn't
tape?
it?
Yeah. Especially when you rip it off. I don't think the tape generally doesn't work for a lot of people over a particular size.
What happens if it's cold and then you get normal,
Are we
nipples,
really doing this?
So your nipples react under the nipples. So you've got nipple on nipple. That would be confusing.
I'm bowing out of the nipple chat.
Lizzie's just messaged from online. Yes, we want the nipple look.
Oh.
So girls do want the nipple look. Jess, do you?
I don't personally, but you know when they were filming Friends, here's a fun fact.
Jennifer
They
Aniston.
used to put in fake nipples because that was the look at the time. So if you look back on all the episodes, you'll see they always
Are you
have
telling me the nipples go
quite a
through
point.
different stages?
It's the trend, you know?
Yeah.
And nipple points are back in, guys. You heard it here first. Breaking news.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that they're even.
What? Your breasts?
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
if
mate, they're never even, am I right, sisters? Left one's always bigger.
All right, moving on. Come on.
No, I've just been enjoying watching you trying to move on for 5 minutes now.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Linda in Macquarie Park. What did you want to talk about, Linda?
I wanted to talk about Paul McCartney as well, guys.
Oh, really?
What a night.
Which night,
what a
Linda?
huge weekend. There was all sport. I went on Friday night.
Right.
Friday night was just awesome.
Oh, you would have been in the crowd with Whip.
Do you know?
Yeah, I was in the cheap seats right up in the boondocks, but so fun just to be part of such an enormous good vibe. Everyone singing along.
Was he looking well?
He looked amazing. That we should all look so good at 81. It was just,
Linda, I'm going to put you on the spot here because there was a bit of controversy when they sang Hey Jude. There was a lot of videos getting around, and I was there with my dad going, na, 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 na. There was a lot of people going, la, 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 la.
Oh, dear.
La, 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 la.
Is it not la la la?
It's not la, 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 la.
Is it
It's
na?
na, 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 na.
But does it matter?
Definitely.
It matters, Kate.
I think Linda's talking about the vibe. I don't think you should be...
But if you're going to sing on social media, make sure you've got the lyrics right. It's a na-na-na-na, not a la-la-la-la.
Did it kill the vibe?
Well, there was a couple next to us doing a lot of la-la-la-la, and I had to look to think maybe I'm wrong. And Dad went, nah, it's na-na-na-na.
Are you saying that you're at Paul McCartney on Friday night and you're singing one of the biggest songs
ever
that
in the
he's
history of music
that he's ever sung?
Yeah.
And you're thinking about the people beside you singing la 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 la.
Well, that's the thing. I was trying to enjoy it. The other thing is we were fair way away and the old man's got the shakes at 75, so for him to zoom in 15 times optic trying to get a photo and then film. So don't worry about it, Dad. I'm sure it's out on DVD.
Yeah.
It was a great show, Linda, wasn't it?
It was a great show.
Did you buy merch?
It was fun. No, I didn't.
What did they have?
Yeah, they had heaps of merch.
Yeah, they had merch, and there was a big range of age in the crowd. You know, it wasn't all geriatrics. It was some young people as well.
Zimmer frames getting around, Linda.
Thanks, Linda.
Oh, big night for the old Viagra. Lauren in Avalon, welcome to the show. What did you want to talk about, Loz?
Well, I've just got a little bit of life hack, I suppose. My dog had this surgery coming up, and the bill was so big, and I just said to the vet, I said, what can I do to bring it down? This is just, I can't afford this.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, we can take the post-surgery sort of medication. You can just give him half a Panadol for morning and night for 3 days, and that'll take off 150 off the bill. I went, what? I can do that? And they went, yeah, you can do that. And I just blew me away.
You can give dogs Panadol?
And I thought to myself, well, what'll I be giving him a Baroque soon? But I don't know. But
You give him a Barocco? So what you say?
Yeah, my joke being, normally you throw down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
No, we got the
I
joke.
like that joke explained
But,
unnecessary.
It's much cheaper to buy a packet of Panadol from the supermarket than
Yeah.
it is to spend $150 on the official stuff.
Probably easy to get the Panadol into a dog than a kid too, Kate Ritchie.
Absolutely.
Tommy, you're doing a bit of Google there. Dogs and Panadol? Or might we doing the wrong thing by broadcasting standards?
Well, I mean, apparently it's fine as long as you get it approved by your vet. If your vet's okay with it, then
Which I
it's
think
fine.
Lauren did.
Yeah, well done there. That is outstanding.
Amazing. Let's go to Steph. Good morning, Steph.
Morning, guys.
Hey.
I just wanted to send my condolences to all of Matthew Perry's friends and families. Such a tragic passing for, such a iconic sort of comedic actor.
Yeah. Were you a fan?
Oh, yeah. Friends is the best show. so many laughs. He shared, made everybody's lounge rooms a bit brighter, I reckon, and it's just such a tragic past.
Steph, do you think it's also because it sort of captured a generation and everybody grew up watching the show, laughing with the show, and ever since the show ended, you just wanted to find out what the actors had been up to and what the characters were doing now, and then when you hear something so tragic like this, it shocks you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's just sad that, he's still so young. He's only in his early 50s and, very, very sad. So heart goes out to his friends and family and everyone who's a fan of him as well.
Steph, did you ever have the Jennifer Aniston haircut?
I tried. It didn't work. It sort of ended up more like when Phoebe cut Monica's hair, I reckon.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you are a fan.
Did you have a favourite quote from the show?
Probably pivot whenever I'm moving house.
Yeah. I mean, Tommy has a few. You do catchphrase from a lot of shows,
Oh, do
Tom.
you?
Yeah, today's probably not the day for that, but...
But you did the Joey.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did
No,
one
that's
of your
a good one.
favourites.
I've just got an update, guys, on the Panadol for your pets.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Okay.
quickly. Yes, okay for dogs, but don't give it to your cat.
Why?
Why not?
Well, it can kill your cat pretty easily, but but dogs, it seems to be okay.
All right, it's coming from a guy who's done a nursing course,
Yeah,
so thank you, Tommy. Hey, we're going to give a little prize here to Steph in Crow's Nest. She's a big Friends fan, mourning the passing of Matthew Perry. We've got a great prize, the Finer Drop Festival, if you don't mind, plus $100. First drinks are on us. It's a gift card for you, Steph. You can go along. Fashion meets taste at Sydney's newest festival, the Finer Drop. Great drinks, live music, 3 Blue Ducks restaurant too. Book at finerdrop.com. Drink responsibly. Enjoy that, Steph.
Thanks very much, guys.
No, we love you, Steph. That's great.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Can we talk about this story over the weekend? This guy, I mean, I didn't realise too, if you talk about great names, let's talk about amazing names. Amazing names. 30-24-10 if you've got an amazing name. It doesn't have to be long like I'm about to deliver. It can just be a fascinating name. I didn't realise if you include title, the king's name is King Charles Philip Arthur George Mountbatten Windsor.
Is it?
What a wonderful way. I mean, if you were to use your full name, King Charles Philip Arthur George Mountbatten Windsor.
You introduce yourself a bit like that when you do. It's not. It doesn't get tired. But when you introduce, you throw all your names
if
in
I've
there.
said it so many times, what do I say?
Michael John Whitley from the Whitley family.
There you
Says
go.
it all the time. Anytime someone comes in, hand out Michael John Whitley from the Whitley family.
Yeah.
How are you? Lovely to meet you.
Well, Jess, play the amazing name stick.
Do you like your name? You're a bit of a fan of your name.
I'm all right. I mean, I'm glad it's not Jean Paul, which is what Dad wanted to call me. I think I stole that from you, Tom. Tom, you used to do it all the time. Thomas Brian Ivy from the Ivy family.
Don't try and
Did you?
rope me into this. Not really, Jess.
Where is the name Whitley from?
Switzerland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then people go, oh, so you're Swedish. No, that's from Sweden. If you're from Switzerland, you're Swiss.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Anyway, let's go on to this bloke because Fernando Fitzjames Stewart, right? Pretty straightforward name. He's decided to call his daughter. All right, you got a moment?
Yep.
It's 25 words. There's 25 names in her name.
Well, there's not enough squares on your passport.
No,
for
you're
that.
stuffed travelling. Sofia Fernando Dores Cantara, Teresa Angel de la Cruz Macalas del Santamiso Sacramento di Poprotor Socoto de la Sanatara Taranadad Ildaso. Does that sound racist? I hope not.
You didn't have to do an accent.
Well, I didn't do it in the accent. If you don't roll your R's on a Spanish name, when can you?
Those last few names didn't even sound like
No,
names.
they
You were rolling them so much.
Taras de la Luzas.
Oh, it sounds so exotic, doesn't it? And amazing.
Yeah.
That is an amazing name.
From the Fitzjames family, of
Yeah.
course. That is a phenomenal name. 13, 24, 10, what have you got? I've told you, Kate Ritchie, nobody believes me. I've met a Merry Christmas.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
A Mary.
Merry Christmas.
Why would you do that?
Phenomenal. And the other one I've met, her name, and I saw this on an envelope. Inez Pouzard.
No, you didn't.
Inez Pouzard.
No, you didn't.
Take some softeners. Misha in Hunters Hill. Welcome to the show, Misha.
Hi, my name's Misha, and my initials are MVP. My name's Misha Vidapatha.
Oh, wow. Most valuable player.
Yes. I prefer person.
How old are you, Misha?
I'm 10.
That's an awesome name.
It is a good name. It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Say it again for us.
Misha Vidapatha.
Misha Vidapatha. Yeah. I went to school with a Surendran Rodendran.
Did you?
Really rolled off the tongue.
I went to school with a girl called Hope Slack.
Hope Slack?
It's an unusual name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good chat.
No, it is. It's wishful thinking.
Well, it is.
With a touch of laziness.
Well,
you can't help but look at it like that.
I don't like my name if you shorten, because I've always been Kate.
Yeah.
Even though I'm Catherine, my middle name's Lee, Leigh. I don't like Kate Lee Ritchie.
Why not?
Because it doesn't sound great at all.
Why are you so, like, people should know this too. And to all the callers, never, ever do this.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Because I reckon I've seen an email that went around saying, please don't call her Katie.
Really?
Hey, Katie Ritchie.
I'm not. I've never been a Katie.
Why not Katie? Because of Richie?
Katie Ritchie. Mum and Dad never called me Katie.
Isn't it
It's
cute?
not my name.
Ooh.
Hey, Katie Ritchie.
Katie Ritchie.
No.
I think it can work.
Katie Lee Ritchie. Ugh.
It's like Tommy Lee Jones, isn't it?
No.
Lee's a funny one.
Why?
Well, I don't know if it works. I'm so glad I'm not Jean-Paul Whipfley. That would have been terrible, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Jean-Paul Whipfley from the Whipfley family.
I think it's quite nice.
Do you? JP?
It's quite sexy, isn't it? A name like that, Jean-Paul.
I'm married, mate. 13, 24, 10. I mean, Matt de Groot.
Yes, sir.
It's a bit of a crime, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Do you have a middle name?
Get told it's a strong name, Matthew de Groot. Charles is the middle name.
Matthew Charles de Groot?
Yes. Actually, when I started, I didn't like my surname, and I was going to drop, when I started at Nova, I was going to drop de Groot, and I was just going to be called Matthew Charles, because I thought it sounded more regal. There you go. Facts you never knew. And then I was chatting to some punter who said, de Groot, that sounds like a TV name, so I stuck with de Groot and bin Charles. There you go.
My God.
Facts.
That is good.
So anyway.
13, 24, 10.
myself out.
Amazing names. Just a quick one, Tom, and I'm not using bad language here, but a friend of ours, Eliza Peters, she changed her name to Peters because the last name was Fukakakis.
No, now you're making up names.
I'm not.
Now you're just making up names.
I am not Fukakakis.
How do you spell it?
You should never do that.
Peters? Where did you get Peters
They just
from?
went Peters. I think it was a favourite icy pole brand or something. What's your auntie's name, Jess? What were you just saying?
So my grandpa has twin sisters, and their names are Una and Ona. So
Una and
one
Ona.
letter difference. As if twins aren't confusing enough, and then you call them something that sounds
Where's
pretty
that
much
from?
exactly
So
the same.
similar.
Well, they have Irish heritage, so I'm assuming the green rolling hills of Ireland.
Right, maybe the whiskey as well.
Very cute.
Kay Ritchie, would you like to take this next call?
No.
No, neither would I. Go ahead, caller. What's your name?
Are you talking to me?
That's it.
My name is Terpsithea.
Say it again.
Terpsithea.
Tersitea.
Yes.
Where is that from?
It's an ancient Greek name.
Wow.
And it means pleasant view in ancient Greek.
What a pleasant view.
I do.
Isn't
I
she?
love stories like that.
What do people confuse it for? Because I would suggest getting around town with Tersitea is tricky.
It is very tricky, yes. I get terps, I get...
Terps?
Oh, you name it.
How do you spell it?
Terpsithea, basically half the alphabet.
Wow, it does sound almost Irish, Tersitea.
Well, that's where I thought
And
the
how
accent
do you shorten it? Like, what's the easy way to say your name?
Terry?
Terry. Terry. Thank you for calling and getting involved, Terry.
Great name.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let me sing that song. Louder.
Good chance of a win today if you're playing. Ryan James, not here. Leaves a hole, but the chance for victory is closer for the three participants.
This is not one of my strengths.
It's also, Fitzy's absence doesn't necessarily change the amount of investment Fitzy would have in the game.
That's true. So it really makes no difference.
No, we're not playing riddle time.
No, we're not, are we? Thomas Brian Ivey, we have Matt DeGroot and Kate Lee Ritchie. Here we go. Can't go out in the first round. The word is like.
Like a virgin.
Thank you. MDG.
That's what I like about you.
That's what I like about you.
Like a bird, Nelly Furtado.
Are you?
Yeah, good song.
Done.
Nice.
Simple as that. Like a virgin we had. Like, the song I wrote for my wife. Katie, you're not across this song I wrote for my wife.
I didn't know you were musical.
Very musical. Great voice.
Is this you here?
Do you like me?
What did you write it for?
Anniversary, was it?
Yeah.
No, didn't this was just to tap into the TikTok generation when it was...
Yeah, with likes on Instagram.
Did it work?
Not really. Let's move on. Okay, we're all through to the next round. The word is long.
Long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
MDG on fire. Well done. Matthew Charles.
So long, farewell.
Alvidas, and get out.
So current.
Long time between...
Come on.
Long. Who was that again?
Girl, I'm gonna make...
Yeah. Girl, I'm gonna make you
Shaggy.
sweat. Shaggy.
Oh,
Was it Shaggy?
Shaggy?
Yeah.
No.
That's a horrible
No, it wasn't
song.
Shaggy.
Long.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Sorry, mate. You do a bit of Shaggy, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, how long have you done Shaggy for?
Since American Rosso
It's
days.
going really well. Shaggy. We are all through. Congratulations. The word is... Got an option here. Win or winner?
Well, you just want to go win Wednesday, don't you? It's just in your
Win
head.
Wednesday, win the week? No.
All I do is win no matter what.
No, not a song.
Yes, it is.
Is it? I mean, yes, sorry, it is. Oh, we ripped it. Win.
Win your heart?
Yes. Celine Dion, you mean?
Yep.
Tommy?
I think I'm out.
Oh, no.
You got nothing? The winner takes it all, Abba?
Oh,
You're usually better than this.
Yeah.
Oh, what a song.
Everyone's a winner, baby. Hot chocolate. Were we all thinking of hot chocolate this morning?
Yes.
And Tom, of course, you win again. The Bee Gees, your favourite.
Oh, what a song.
Is that the Bee Gees?
Yeah, huge.
It's a great song. I don't like the Bee Gees. Maybe I do now.
Were there more songs in the olden days with win
Must
in
have
it?
been.
It's a very old word.
Tom, you got it. MDG, Kate Ritchie, here we go. The word is God.
God, there's got to be a Kanye song with God in it. His entire album.
The word is God. G-O-D.
What would if you?
God's prayer.
How does that go?
The God's prayer.
All right, mate.
Lord's prayer.
Is it?
God's hymn.
Yeah.
Nothing
We'll just move on to the next round.
Move on. I mean, we could have gone God as a DJ, our favourite Pink.
Oh, of course.
Or what if God was one of us?
That's a great one.
And the other one, of course, which we got on in the Beach Boys. If the sun's out, we play the Beach Boys.
How did we miss that?
You know what I mean, guys? How did we miss that? Welcome to Smooth FM. Here we go. The word is after.
Time after time.
Oh,
Well done.
no. After the rain has gone. Oh,
Yes.
disappeared. What's that one?
Oh,
Is that what?
Sunshine.
Tom, what is that again?
What is it? After the rain has gone.
I can see clearly, now. The rain.
After the rain has gone.
Don't we need the word in the song? We can't just get to a song and agree we found a song.
No, that's not the idea, MDG. You have had a win on this sunny Monday. Well done, big guy.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.